I'm so glad you brought that up, because something else I want to share. And one of the main takeaways, I want actually people to listen to this and to be able to have several takeaways. Um, but I can't even tell you how my transformation over the last few years. I used to receive the Eucharist in my hand.
Hmm.
Because that's what everyone was doing, right? Like everyone, that was what the majority was doing. No one was kneeling. And then when I started going to daily mass, I saw one beautiful woman. Like I envied her holiness. Literally, like this is a good way to be envious and jealous, like
Hmm.
over holiness. She would go kneel before the priest. No one else at daily mass would do this. And the way she just received our Lord, like on her tongue, and she was kneeling. It was so profound. I'm like, I need to stop like gazing at her. I need to get back fixed on the cross. But I knew God was moving my heart to be like, I'm calling
Hmm.
you to do this. I'm calling you to receive me this way. I'm calling you to be holier. Because again, if we all truly believe, John, that Jesus, I don't know if this was Padre Pio, had said, if we all truly believe that Jesus was present, we'd be crawling in the church on our knees from the parking lot. Like if
Yeah.
we knew our Lord, like that's the reverence we all should be showing.
Hmm.
But anyway, so I was so moved, and it took me a couple weeks because it is when the churches don't offer the kneelers to kneel to receive our
Hmm.
Lord. Everyone's standing to receive. And even at daily mass that wasn't crowded, it took me a while, because it's also, you're being humble, you're being vulnerable, like doing something that no one else
Yeah.
is doing. Everyone's standing to receive. And the first time I was like, I was shy. I was embarrassed.
Hmm.
Like, oh my goodness. Okay, here I go. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to do it. And I remember being so nervous, but yet I was like, this is what I'm supposed to be doing. And I never not did that again. And then my children, now all of my children receive our Lord on their knees, and at Sunday mass, and we have a huge church, like it is
Yep.
packed. And I love it that they don't even think twice about, because everyone's standing to receive there, to drop to their knees to receive our Lord by mouth. That I feel like this, we all should be doing it that way. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
And only the priest should be distributing our Lord, because
Right.
that bothers me too. I'm thinking, and so we always try to get in line with the priest.
Well,
Like the kids will
no,
dart, will always try
I'll
to
do
get
the
the
same
priest.
thing, and we're going against what was theologically taught previously, where
Yeah.
the priest has his hands consecrated to
Yes.
God, so that he can, actually touch God.
Right.
And if you go to a traditional baptism, what you find is actually the baby's tongue is exercised and the baby's tongue is blessed. And the purpose of that is because that's where the Eucharist is meant to be received. That not the hands that are blessed. So the priest has his hands only blessed, not the layperson. And I remember hearing, I think the Mexican War, when the Cristeros War, you had a church that was shot up, and the tabernacle just kind of busted open. There were a number of hosts. One girl would crawl there daily to receive our Lord on her tongue. And I think the last day she was then killed.
Oh.
I feel bad that I'm not remembering the name, but that's the kind of level of reverence. And it's just such a shame that we forgot about it.